Ranked Highlands facing off against the Kennedy Rockets at Edgewood Veterans Stadium. We're in the third quarter. Highlands leading 22-6 here. Now the Owls quarterback is Joseph Palafos. Hands off to Rene Palomino. He's able to follow his blockers for the 12-yard touchdown. Gets into the end zone. The ball knocked out, but after he crosses the goal line. The Owls go for two. Palafos with the fake on the handoff and then goes to the corner to Gabriel Saenz. And now it is 30-6 Highlands after that. The Rockets would respond on House Sanchez to Lamont Teamer. They would also go for two. Fail. That made it 30-12. Let's see if that has gone final. 38-12 Highlands over Kennedy. The Mighty Mustangs of Thomas Jefferson High School taking on the Lanier Vogues, who are both on the outside looking into the playoff picture right now in 28-5A. So a win tonight for both teams crucial. The Vogues on the attack first. J.D. Boone with a quick pass to Ernest Ayala. And look at these yards after the catch. Sidestepping one, a little hurdle over another to get down to the Jefferson 7-yard line for a gain of 33 yards. Now on the goal line, Boone keeps on the push, gets him into the end zone to make it 7-0 Lanier. But the Mustangs kick back. Jason Gouret running the option. He pitches it to Jalen Pena just at the last second. He's able to get down to the 3-yard line. That's a pickup of 15. Next play, Pena goes up the middle for the score. It's 7-all, and that has gone final. Jefferson holding off Lanier 34-28. As it stands now, Edison's on the outside of the 28-5A playoff picture with the Brackenridge Eagles standing in second place with a 2-1 record. Now the third quarter, there's no score between the Golden Bears and the Eagles. Brack on the attack. Vincent Gonzalez able to find Juan Gonzalez. That's the first points on the board. The extra point attempt, no good. 6-0 Brackenridge. The Eagles are going to add to that. The pair will hook up again. That's right. Gonzalez to Gonzalez again. This time the pass gets the Eagles down to the 14-yard line, and that sets up a field goal for George Reyes for 3 more points on the field goal attempt. It makes it 9-0 Brackenridge as it goes through the uprights. And let's see, that has gone final. 16-6 Brackenridge. Our big game coverage takes us to the brand new campus of Cornerstone High School, where the Warriors are hosting Holy Cross Knights tonight. Holy Cross strikes first. Running back Ethan Lara takes a handout, bursts up the middle, is able to pick up 15 yards. A little extra help after being slung forward. Now on the 9-yard line, Jacob Olivares goes right at the Cornerstone defense, able to get into the end zone to make it 6-0 after the extra point was no good. The Knights at it again. This time, quarterback Gibby Salas, the third, rolls out of the pocket, fires downfield on the run. Andres Ortiz brings it in on the run. He's able to pick up 42 yards, brought down just outside the 30-yard line. That would lead to a 32-yard field goal attempt from Rudy Flores, and Holy Cross takes the early 9-0 lead as this goes through the uprights again. Let's go back to the big game coverage scoreboard for that final. And Holy Cross gets the win on the shutout over Cornerstone, 17-0. Highlands over Kennedy, 38-12. Elsewhere in week 6 is Jefferson outscoring Lanier, 34-28. Brackenridge over Edison, 16-6. Mum's the word is homecoming to San Antonio Christian. Strike up the band. The Lions are going to keep the lead here as Caleb Durham and his second effort is going to get the Lions within field goal range. Ryan Hotchkiss, after that, is going to boot it through the uprights. Now he's going to attempt the 22. Look at the second effort there, the 22-yard field goal. This put the Lions up by a score of 17-7 at the time, but Austin St. Michael's makes it a game. Garrett Uri with the handoff to Sebastian Cascarano, and off the tackle, he's gone. 39-yard touchdown to pull St. Michael's within 3 at the time, 17-14. Let's go back to the big game coverage scoreboard and check on that final, see if San Antonio Christian holds on for the win, and they do. 24-14. Fredericksburg in a blowout over Hondo tonight, 56-13. How about Poteet and Sabinal, 18-6. Poteet, the Aggies with a big win there. Crystal City over Cotulla, 41-6. Time now for a big game coverage road trip where Larry photographer Eddie Latigo head north. The first stop in Wimberley to see the battle of the unbeatens against Bernie. Then it's over to Canyon Lake to see if the Hawks can fly past Atkins of Austin. Finally pulling into Navarro, ranked 10th in 12's top 12, to see if they can stay undefeated against number 11 Central Catholic in another battle of the unbeatens. And that's where we find our Larry Ramirez live in Panther Country. Hi, Larry.
Hello, Greg, and thank you very much. All 3 games tonight were non-district contests, and I'll tell you what, we saw some good football. Now let's get this party started with the undefeated Bernie Greyhounds at the undefeated Wimberley Texans, both entering 5-0. Wimberley lineman Ian Burnett, a TCU commit, getting the Texans fired up. First quarter, Greyhounds ball, first possession of the game. Quarterback Brooks Klutz under pressure. He scrambles to avoid the sack, then fires on the run to Ryan Hart, and good for a 20-yard gain. 3 plays later from the 25, check this out. Klutz passes to Connor Fisher. He bobbles and makes the one-handed touchdown grab, 7-0 Bernie. That could make Best Catch Sunday on instant replay. 7-0 Greyhounds when we left. Second stop, Canyon Lake, the Hawks pink out game tonight. Student section having fun while watching the Hawks play the Austin Aikens Eagles. Second quarter, fourth down Eagles lined up to punt, but it's a fake. Punter's pass is no good. Hawks ball and downs, and Canyon would capitalize. Very next play, handoff goes to Tanner Ferris, and he picks up a key 23-yard gain down to the Eagles' 22-yard line. 5 plays later, Ferris cashes in with a 5-yard touchdown run, and Canyon Lake takes the lead 21-14 just before the half. Final game, the Central Catholic Buttons at the Navarro Panthers. Navarro with one of the best student sections around. Yeah, we see you, little shark, doing a good job up there. Third quarter, Panthers ball. Handoff goes to sophomore Johnny Allegria. He gets outside and breaks off a huge run, 39-yard gain inside Buttons territory. Add on 15 yards for a horse collar tackle, and Navarro knocking on the door. Moments later, Allegria from 9 yards out, touchdown Panthers. Navarro goes up 28-14. Navarro fans chanting, "He's a sophomore, he's a sophomore." He is. Plus, he's got gold cleats. Let's go to the scoreboard now. Bernie goes on to win by a final of 41-28. Canyon Lake is victorious 56-28. And right here, number 10, Navarro takes it by a final of 42-21. Very good contest tonight, and I want to say thank you very much to the Canyon Lake Cheer Squad and Coach Dugan for a pink out shirt. Very neat. They're always very nice to us up there. Greg, back to you.
All right, thanks a lot, Larry. Time now for Fan Cam, where your fans help us cover 2 of the big games that are big game coverage tonight.
Hi, we're the Bengal Cheerleaders, and you're watching Big Game Coverage.
The Bengals of Brooks Academy and its pink out in Bengal country to fight breast cancer the month of October. Hosting the Lakey Eagles tonight. The Eagles, Coleman Carr with a handoff. Trace Lackey, and he's able to pound his way down to the 1-yard line before he's brought down. This time Coleman Carr is going to fake the handoff, score, and Lakey goes up 6-0 after the extra point was no good. That's when Fan Cam departs. Winds up at Antonian High School, which is Apache country, in a packed house to face the Bandera Bulldogs. We're in the second quarter now. Antonian leading 7-0. About to add to that, Apache quarterback Nathan Browley goes with the play-action fake. We bite, but first picks up a nice range down on Kite McDonald, makes the catch for the touchdown. That makes it 14-0 Antonian. The Apaches are not done. Late in the first half, Braulick strikes again. This time out of the shotgun, is able to hit Lock Lynn. He's going to take it to the house. And when Fan Cam departs at the time, it was 21-0 Antonian. Let's go back to the big game coverage scoreboard for that final. Antonian gets a big win tonight, 56-7 over Bandera. Lakey gets a shutout over Brooks Academy, 24-0. Elsewhere in week 6, Brackett over Center Point, 26-12. Bartlett over Kennedy, 34-31.